my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels, they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget, but you're breaking down my walls again, just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? This feels a little too perfect how we are now. You think I throw a little caution, but I don't want this to change. Been waiting too long for a moment like this. Said that you won't leave, better off with me. The kind of feeling I can't explain, like how it feels drenched in the moonlight, like how it feels under the stars. A step out of bounds with our own plight, a push towards the peace in the hearts. If it rains down all on us, drown out the noise, and I'll trust the mirror, mirror on the wall. Is it fair to watch me fall, broken up in pieces? Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please, if these broken memories are how it feels drenched in the moonlight, like how it feels under the stars. A step out of bounds with our own plight, a push towards the peace in the hearts. If it rains down all on us, drown out the noise, and I'll trust the mirror, mirror on the wall. Is it fair to watch me fall, broken up in pieces? Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please, if these broken memories are enough to break free. Will it fix us slowly? Will it fix us? Mirror, mirror on the wall, is it fair to watch me fall, broken up in pieces? Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please, if these broken memories are enough to break free. Will it fix us slowly? Mirror, mirror on the wall, is it fair to watch me fall, broken up in pieces? Can you see me bleeding? Mirror, mirror, tell me please, if these broken memories are enough to break free. Will it fix us slowly? Settle down in the place of dreams, float away in the scenery. Take a backpack of what you need. Let's explore the world we see. All the dangers have been made up. You believe what they say. Through the heartache, I would stargaze. No invasion today. We've come this far, through wind and rain alone. So take your chances to embrace the waterfall. Are you ready for the cold? When they change your life, are you ready for waiting for time to defeat our demons? And there's a sparkle in your eye that believes in feelings. You can find a paradise.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, what's up, man? I mean, things are going good. Sorry, I was texting my ex-girlfriend. Anyways, welcome. It's Thursday. I think ultimately I'm going in the right direction. I do feel like, yeah, like I say, I think everything in general is going good. There are some things that are kind of that I'm having trouble with. And it's the same stuff. Mainly my social. I don't want to say social anxiety because I don't really have anxiety around people. It's hard to just get out more. It's weird. It's like if I just force myself to go out, it doesn't feel right. But if I go out and do something that I have to do, and I run into people, and I feel like the conversation is organic, I feel that's good. That works out for me. Like I've said before, it's crazy because you look at my streams and it's like, man, dude, what the hell is wrong with this guy? And I personally believe that it's not that much to change. It's not that much to really change. There's just like a few details that just need to be switched up. And I think if they do that, I think it would take my streams to another level. But I guess the problem is I think I know what I need to change. Not for certain, but even if I knew what I needed to change, that doesn't mean I'm going to be able to change. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like you can know the solution to something, but you just can't do it. Like right now, my stomach's rumbling, but it's like my anxiety, you know? It's like I just got so much on my mind. But, I'm going to work tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. I love my job, man. I love what I do. There's some things I'm trying to get into. I gotta hit up this guy that he's gonna help me start my first YouTube video. Like I said, it's just my personal anxiety. I don't want to say it's driving me insane. Oh, Amazon guy. Nothing for me though. No, but I don't think it's driving me insane. But I do feel like I don't really think it's taking its toll either. Because it's not like it's getting worse. It's just not getting better. I think the main thing, like when things are good, and I know I've said this all the time, and that guy's looking right at me. I think I say this all the time. When things are good, they're great. And when they're not so good, they're bad. You know? And that's how I've always been. I think that kind of comes with the addictive personality. That comes with kind of it comes with that sort of thing, because it's like when I find something I really enjoy doing, I go all in. And then when there's something that like if there's something I enjoy doing or there's something that I really, really like, I buy into it. Kind of like when I started streaming, I loved it and I bought a bunch of extra shit. But I love that. And then when I find things that I don't like, so like moving or just kind of little things that just kind of don't make me feel good, when they happen, they take a big toll on me. Like right now, my stomach's upset, but it's not upset that I need to use a bathroom. It's just kind of like, my mind's racing, I want to relax. And I've told this before, I don't self-medicate, so I don't want to. Short term, I'm sure it's fine, but long term, nah. I've just never been a fan of smoking. I don't like drinking anymore. I don't, you know, there's a lot of things I don't like doing when it comes to that. I'm glad I stopped those things because, man, I saved a ton of money doing that. Like, I saved a shit ton of money doing those things. What's this guy doing? Um, um, so yeah, you know, I'm happy. The thing is I'm happy about everything. Like one thing, like most recent, like so, this is around the time when they send my lease renewal for my condo, and like I don't want to move, and I'm probably not gonna move, and they're definitely gonna send me a lease renewal, but for some reason there's something in my head that tells me there's that possibility they won't, and it's kind of like in my last place I lived. The guy was like, "Yeah, we'll send you. Yeah, you'll be able to live here as long as you want." And da 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 da. And then he said, "Yeah, we're not gonna put it up for sale." I said, "Okay, well, that was nice." Then like 6 months later, "Yeah, we put it up for sale, but don't worry, nobody will buy it. Nobody will probably buy it. Stay here as long as you want." And literally like 2 weeks later, oh, we sold the place. And so I'm like, "Oh man!" So that means I gotta. It's like, oh man, that means I gotta move. And I know it's a selfish thing to think because, like, you know, it's his time. It was his spot, you know. He had it. Well, his son had it for a long time when he was in college, and then he gave it to. He kept it so his little brother had a place to live, and then when his little brother graduated, it was kind of like, well, because his little brother was my roommate. It's kind of like, well, you know, I mean, we could keep renting it out, but just didn't want to deal with it anymore. And they lived in South Florida, so they lived like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours away. 4 or 5 hours away? Yeah, about 4 or 5 hours away. So it's like they needed to come up. You know, they had to drive all the way up here, and so yeah. I mean, it's I'm feeling okay, but I'm gonna jump into something. Like I said, if I have to take a break because my stomach, you know, we'll jump back into it. It's crazy how excited I get when I want to stream, you know. It's like, it's weird, like how excited everything becomes, how excited I get. It's weird. It's like, I think if I streamed every day, and I know I've said this before, I think if I streamed every day, I wouldn't have this feeling, but because I don't, it's like, I don't know. Just so excited to stream. It's crazy. Oh, sorry, didn't have my chat open. All right, so I just want to say I thank you guys for everything, man. I know sometimes I'm difficult. I don't mean to be. Oh, all right. Let's. All right. All right. Why is there more updates? I don't understand. So I just had a Battlefield update yesterday. There's another one too. Boundary, dang, he's still updating that game. How big is this game? I want to see. I'm not going to remove it from my library, but no. It's only 30 gigabytes. It's not that bad. But Cyberpunk has an update. Dude, I just updated that game. It keeps updating. Why does it keep updating? I updated it. I updated it. Then it has to update again, and now it's updating again. I don't know why it's doing that. So we'll get everything updated, and then we'll fire something up. Wow, they one of the fixes was one of the fixes was fixed a problem where aim down sight wasn't able to be used during PvE game mode. Sounds like something that would be needed that you would need in the game. Some of these patches. The patches themselves aren't that big, but the data that's overwritten. So like it's not like an additional amount. But it'll be like a 1 gig update. So it'll be like 1 gig that's added. But they'll patch over 20 gigs of... I'm sure there's some technical thing for that, but... Now... Alright. I don't know. Why is that update? Like I said, I updated Cyberpunk and now it wants me to update again. Like I said, I just want to say thank you guys for everything. Whenever I start when I'm about to start streaming, I feel good. When I actually start streaming and start talking, like I get this rush in my body. It's really weird. It's like I get this awesome feeling. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's just like almost no, it probably is a euphoria. Just this crazy awesome feeling, you know. Hell Let Loose. All right, let's see what this is doing. Okay, so this is a game I played a few times. I don't even think I killed one person. Game was fun though, believe it or not. Definitely more on the realistic scale. Now, so what they fixed here is, oh wow, lost connection to host. Cannot be navigated with controller. Focus is lost from accept invite. When launching the title in offline mode, a soft lock is occurring. Wow, those are some serious issues. All right, so we'll do this. I'm gonna have Cyberpunk update. Then I'm gonna go use the restroom, and then we'll play something, man. We'll get down on something and try to have some fun. Like I said, I updated this game yesterday, and then it wanted me to update again, and now it wants me to update again. Something. It's like it's not saving. Well, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back. That's just crazy to me, though, why it's doing that. Alright, I'll be right back, y'all.
The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. Night has come, it's cold and losing my control. you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's start this conversation. Let's start this conversation. We got no relation. No relation.
And it goes like this.
for you on Zero Seaver. All these tips and tricks are going to be based around the current build of the game, which is 0.40 at the time of this video. So if you're watching this sometime in the future and the game has been updated, a lot of these things might be different. Anyways, not wasting any more time, let's get right into it. Number 1, you can press Y to change your ammo types. Whatever weapon you're carrying, make sure you have the different ammo types with you in your inventory, and all you have to do is hit Y to bring up a little list above your character's head. Use the scroll wheel to pick which ammo type you want, and then hit Y again to load it into the gun. Number 2, when you're starting a new game, you can change all kinds of things like values and quantity of loot that spawns in, damage multipliers for yourself and for enemies, hardcore settings like dropping gear on your death, or even permadeath. This game does have a permadeath feature that you can enable at the start of a playthrough. But once you begin that playthrough and get started with it, it's all going to be locked in and you can't change it after the fact. Number 3, when you come across a couple of lootable containers in the world that are kind of close together, this could be anything really. It could be a couple of bodies that are close together, 2 filing cabinets that are next to each other, like close by. You can walk up to them and you'll have 2 options to loot above your character's head at the same time. You can use the scroll wheel to select which one you want to loot first, and then hit F to loot it, and then afterwards you can scroll over to the other one and loot that. Number 4, you can click and drag meds down to your hotbar, and you can use them really quickly by hitting that key, whichever one corresponds to the med that you drag down there. And you can also use the hotbar for your grenades too. Grenades are a recent addition to the game. You drag a grenade down to any of your hotkeys, and you can use it really quickly with that button. Number 5, when you use scopes, your shots basically have no travel time. If you place that crosshair right over your target, there's going to be no travel time, and you don't have to compensate for the target's movement. Number 6, when you start a new playthrough, the weapons that you get at the very beginning won't be loaded, so make sure you reload them before you go into raid, or at the start of a raid when you go in. Number 7, you can sleep in any of the beds in the bunker, it doesn't matter which one. Number 8, you can place markers on the map to help you with wayfinding, so you can mark things like extracts or points of interest for your quests and stuff like that. Number 9, there are a few different types of bullets for each caliber in the game. First one, you have your basic rounds, which are usually some kind of like PS rounds that do your base weapon damage and a certain amount of penetration. And then you'll have low recoil rounds, which are usually subsonic rounds. They'll have a lot less recoil than standard rounds, but the trade-off is they'll do less damage. And then you'll have your high flesh damage ammo, which is usually HP rounds. Those will do a lot of damage to unarmored targets, but will struggle to get through armor. They don't have very good armor penetration. And then you have your high armor penetration rounds, which are kind of the opposite of the HP rounds. They do a lot of armor penetration, but they do have a little bit of reduced damage. Number 10, to attach mods to guns, you don't always need to remove the current mod to attach the new one. You can just click on the new one and
Was I talking on a muted mic the whole time?